Hello guys, and welcome to a new Let's Play. The first RPG one. The oldest RPG I played when I was a little boy. I was about 4, 5, 6 when I played this game the most with my brother. And we desperately tried to complete this game because it's hard as fuck. It has so much talking in it, and you need to yourself figure out. There's no journal or anything. You yourself need to figure out all the clues and everything in this game to get it right, and you need to abide by all the virtues so you can be the avatar. So it's a really fun game because it gives you the option to steal, plunder, kill innocent people, but that will only bring you, that will only make you impossible to become an avatar. So in another world, in a time to come. Yes, this is Ultima IV, and I have decided to make a let's play of this because I'm gonna play through the whole of it. It's gonna take many parts to be done with this game. And it doesn't do anything for me. I don't know if people even will watch this, because this is mainly made for myself, so I will have it recorded that I have done it. Also to spite my brother, because I'm gonna make him watch all the parts, so I can laugh at him while being awesome. Although I really need his help sometimes, because he is the one with all the information of things to get in the middle of the game, and I am the one that found the last parts in the puzzle to complete it. So we both had a big part of it to complete it. The funny thing is, I was like 7 when I found the last stone, and it was glorious. My brother was so surprised, and it was like the best moment in my life. Anyways, let's see here. Initiate new game. We have so much text to go through. I think the intro is about 10 minutes of text, so I think you can skip 10 minutes if you don't want to listen to the backstory. But it's very interesting. I will name my character Katarina, because I will play Katarina, basically. I will not play her, she will still stand in her town, but I will be the avatar of humility. Because, I don't know, my brother made me do it when I was little, and I have continued doing it as I'm older, because I find it funniest to be the weakest character in the game. So, Katarina. She's a female. The day is warm, yet there is a cooling breeze. The latest in a series of personal crises seem insurmountable. You are being pulled apart in all directions. Yet this afternoon's walk in the countryside slowly brings relaxation to your harried mind. The soil and strain of modern high-tech living begins to wash off in the layers. That willow tree near the stream looks comfortable and inviting. Yeah, that's a huge motherfucking tree. I tell you that. I know how big the portal is, and that's a huge tree. The buzz of dragonflies and the whisper of the willow's swaying branches bring a deep peace. Searching inward for tranquility and happiness, you close your eyes. A high-pitched cascading sound like crystal wind chimes impinge on your floating awareness. As you open your eyes, you see a shimmering blueness rise from the ground. The sound seems to be emanating from this glowing portal. It is difficult to look at the blueness. Light seems to bend and distort around it, while the sound waves become so intense they appear to become visible. The portal hangs there for a moment, then, with the rush of an imploding vacuum, it sinks into the ground. Something remains suspended in mid-air for a moment before falling to the earth with a heavy thud. Somewhat shaken by this vision, you rise up to your feet to investigate. A crude circle of stone surrounds the spot where the portal appeared. There is something glinting in the grass. You pick up an amulet shaped like a cross with a loop at the top. It is an ankh, the sacred symbol of life and rebirth, but this could not have been made a thud. So you look again and find a large book wrapped in a thick cloth. With trembling hands you unwrap the book. Behold, the cloth is a map, and within lies not one book, but 2. The map is of a land strange to you, and the style speaks of ancient cartography. The script on the cover of the first book is arcane but readable. The title is The History of Britannia as told by Kyle the Younger. The other book is disturbing to look at. Its small cover appears to be fashioned out of some sort of leathery hide, but from what creature it's uncertain. The reddish-black skin radiates an intense aura of suggestive of an ancient power. The tongue of the title is beyond your ken. You dare not to open the book and disturb whatever sleeps within. You decide to peruse the history. Settling back under the willow tree, you open a book. You read the book of history. No, really, read the book of history. Why it's sounding like this is when you bought the game, you get 2 books with the game, and one of the books is actually the book of history written by Kyle. So you can read this book now to get some sort of history behind this 4th game, and it's kind of cool that they have in the game that you should read the book of history. But alas, I do not have this book. I have actually lost it, cause when I was little I was really fumbling around with all the instruction booklets and everything like that, and it's really sad too, because they are the most gorgeous, beautiful books that have ever been made, and I think you can get the game at GOG.com, and with that game you will have the books on PDF at least. So yeah, they're really amazing graphics and everything in it. I loved to read them when I was little, and thus they got destroyed just by my fumbling hands. So, with a little bit of music, we enter closing the book. You gain up, you again pick up the ankh. As you hold it, you begin to hear a hauntingly familiar lute-like sound wafting over a nearby hill. Still clutching the strange artifacts, you rise unbidden and climb to the slope. In the valley below you see that appears to be a fair. It seems strange that you came that way earlier and noticed nothing. As you mull this over, your feet carry you down towards the site. This is no ordinary traveling carnival, but a Renaissance fair. The pennants on the tent tops blow briskly in the late afternoon breeze. The ticket takers as the Ren Fair gate starts to ask you for money, but upon spotting your ankh says, "Welcome friend, enter in peace and find your path." The music continues to pull you forward, and amongst the merchants and vendors, glimpses of fabulous treasure can be seen in some of the shadowy booths. These people are very happy. They seem to glow with an inner light. Some look up as you pass and smile, but you cannot stop. The music compels you to move onward through the crowd. Through the gathering dusk, you see a secluded gypsy wagon sitting off in the woods. The music seems to emanate from the wagon. As you draw near, a woman's voice weaves into the music saying, "You may approach, O seeker." You enter to find an old gypsy sitting in a small curtained room. She wears an ankh around her neck. In front of her is a round table covered in deep green velvet. The room smells so heavily of incense that you feel dizzy. Seeing the ankh, the ancient gypsy smiles and warns you never to part with it. "We have been waiting such a long time, but at last you have come. Sit here and I shall read the path of your future." Upon the table she places a curious wooden object, like an abacus, but without beads. In her hands she holds 8 unusual cards. Let us begin the casting. The gypsy places the first 2 cards upon the table. They are the cards of valor and compassion. She says, "Consider this. Thou dost manage to disarm thy mortal enemy in a duel. He is at thy mercy. Dost you show compassion by permitting him to yield, or slay him as expected of a valiant duelist?" Well, I will tell you now that picking these cards through this game makes you start as a certain character. You will start as a knight, a bard, a shepherd and everything, and I will concentrate of being the shepherd, but all the other answers with the other cards I will make them as they were personal to me. And my first act would be actually, yes, I would show compassion and permitting him to yield. The gypsy places 2 more of the cards upon the table. They are the cards of justice and spirituality. She says, "Consider this. Thou dost believe that virtue resides in all people. Thou dost see a rogue steal from thy lord. And thus the question is, call him to justice or personally try to sway him back to the spiritual path of good. And yeah, I don't know how we would do in real life. I would probably call him to justice, but seeming if I was in this world, I would try to personally try to sway him, so I can see if I can actually make him a good man again. The gypsy places 2 more of the cards upon the table. They are the cards of sacrifice and humility. She says, consider this. Thou art an elderly, wealthy eccentric, thy end is near. Dost you donate all thy wealth to feed hundreds of starving children and receive public adulation, or humbly live out thy life, willing thy fortune to thy heirs? This is a hard question for me, because I want to be the shepherd, so I need to choose humility, but my real answer would actually be sacrifice. I would, if I had that much money, I would split it to my heirs, but also for the needy. So yeah, I will take it like that. The gypsy places 2 more of the cards upon the table. They are the cards of honesty and honor. She says, consider this. Thou art sworn to protect thy lord at any cost, yet thou know he hath committed a crime. Authorities ask thee of the affair. Dost you break thine oath by honestly speaking, or uphold honor by silently keeping thine oath? Yeah, I don't know. If he had broken the laws, and if that law is... it depends on how he has broken it. Is it for evil, then I would call him to justice. And but it's not for evil, then I will uphold my honor until he strays over his path. So I will choose honor. The gypsy places 2 more of the cards upon the table. They are the cards of compassion and humility. She says, consider this. As one of the king's guards, thy captain has asked that one amongst you visit the hospital to cheer the children with taste of violent deeds. Excuse me? Sorry, my throat got a little bit dry there, so I needed to cough like a maniac. I'm not really well yet. Okay, let's begin. As one of the king's guards, thy captain has asked that one amongst you visit the hospital to share the children with tales of thy valiant deeds. Dost you show thy compassion and play the braggart, that was probably bragging, or humbly let another go? I will probably let another go, even if I chose between compassion and humility and only choose humility. I will humbly let another go. The gypsy places 2 more of the cards upon the table. They are the cards of honor and spirituality. She says, consider this. In thy youth thou pledgest to marry thy sweetheart. Now thou art on a sacred quest in distant lands. Thy sweetheart asks thee to keep thy vow. Dost you honor thy pledge to wed, or follow thy spiritual crusade? I will honor my pledge to wed, because if I have pledged to wed someone and they love me and I love them, I will honor that. The gypsy placed the last 2 cards upon the table. They are the cards of honor and humility. She says, consider this. Thou art at a crossroads in thy life. Dost you choose the honorable life of a paladin, striving for truth and courage, or do you choose the humble life of the shepherd and a world of simplicity and peace? And me, I will choose B. With the final choice, the incense swells up around you. The gypsy speaks as if from a great distance, her voice growing fainter with each word. So be it, thy path is chosen. There is a moment of intense wrenching vertigo. As you open your eyes, a voice whispers within your mind, seek the counsel of thy sovereign. After a moment, the spinning subsides and you open your eyes to the game. Welcome to Ultima IV. The best version is the Sega Master System, in my opinion. People seems to like this PC version, but I think the graphics there are lacking, and so is the music. The music here though is really awesome. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What we have here is the moons to the top left are really important. They decide what time it is in the game, and some things you can only find at some times, like double full moon. And the gates in the game actually also, they are teleporting gates. One will start here. The gate will send me to different places depending on what moon it's up. So we're gonna play with them later. This is the first town, the shepherd begins in. And if you're not the shepherd, you will find the shepherd companion here. Because there are 8 companions, and you are one of them, one of the avatars. That is. And she's down here. My brother had really trouble to find her. Because he was looking all over town for her and didn't find her and was really mad at it. So therefore we always started as the shepherd, so we wouldn't need her. But I've gotten grown used to the shepherd and like playing her, so that's why. Now me and Katarina are actually both named Katarina. No, she's named Katrina! No, we have made a mistake! Oh no! I'm 2 letters more better than you. Oh no, her name was Katrina. I am embarrassed actually, but it was a long time I played it, so that's why. So you can always ask people for stuff, and if they tell you stuff, they will have more stuff to talk about. So you need to talk with basically every people in the game, because you can get some keywords that will show you where particular things you need is. And believe me, they are hard to find, and but it's lovely. That's why this game is so awesome. So let's see here, a job. She is a survivor. You can always ask her to join, but she won't, because I am the avatar now. She would if you're not the avatar of humility. Let's see, give if you want to give, but she will just say, I do not need thy gold, keep it, because she's not a beggar. The only beggars can take gold, and that's good. She's a survivor. Magincha was destroyed by his pride, and you can ask her. Pride flourishes in the absence of truth, love, and courage. Art thou proud? And I will answer no, because all the answers and questions and answers in this game are actually leading for you to be the avatar, and you need to be a really good person, or else you will never become the avatar, and thus you cannot complete the game. But it's fun. It's a real challenge, unlike other RPGs that has like save the world vibe to it. In this game you just need to be the best person in the world, basically. Humility is the virtue that must overcome pride. Yes, yes, indeed. She's the only survivor of her village, the only one that survived. It's kind of tragic. We have a snake there. We don't want to battle the snake, it can poison us. But I want to enter the town. And as my brother said to me when I was young, we don't want to kill snakes, because one, they are animals, so if you kill them, they're just protecting themselves, so that's will reflect bad on me. But yes, the python is fleeing, which means if I let it flee, it poisoned me before leaving, of course, that son of a bitch. If I let it leave, I will have showed compassion to it, so that's really good. Let's see here. We will create cure, because you always start with the ingredients to cure. We will make one mixture. The magic system in this game is great. Let's see here. We'll cast spell cure. We have no MP. Shit. Yeah, that's right. We don't have any magic points with Katrina. She does not start with any. Oh well. Shit. You meet a horrible ghastly devil. Yeah, if you're wondering why they're not attacking me, I don't know actually. What's your job? I welcome thee to the Magincha, proud city of the high seas. Okay, what's your name? I am Virtue Bane. Well, that's not good, cause I am trying to strive for the virtues and he's basically trying to destroy them. Magincha fell upon the realm of darkness, for the foundation in of their virtue was ill-placed in pride. Art thou proud? No. So basically the whole town that's supposed to strive for humility became too proud for its own good, and pride is like humility's mirrored side or something like that. I am Ghostly. Hello Ghostly. What do you job? I haunt Magincha. Health. Undead in search of peace. Peace. Peace I can never find. Forever banished unto the realm of earthbound spirits. Spirits, be not proud of thy little deeds, lest ye have to fall from the light. Yeah, there is a little bit sad that they died on this in this way. What is your name, Blue Ghost? I am Ruskin. Job. I now try to understand humility. Humility. The first test of a great soul is humility. Dost thou seek to know humility? Yes. Thou shalt need the rune. Oh! The rune is really important in this game, yes? Ask the snake of the rune just before it strikes. Ah, god damn it! I attacked the snake. So basically I need to ask the snake of the rune before he strikes. Okay. So the snake knows where the runes is and we are slowly dying. This is not good. Ah shit. We are going to die. Maybe if I can rest. I will try to rest. We can always be attacked, unfortunately. Yep, we got attacked by what the hell is that? We go like this and that, and then we will attack Wisp. It is fleeing and we will show compassion but not chasing it. Come on, rest. It's dangerous to rest when you're alone in the party, because more enemies will attack. I think. I always had that notion when I was little. You see, I never get to be peaceful. And this is thieves. If you wonder why they look like that, you need to look real close, because their heads is the small things there. I always thought when I was little that the shirt was the head with the two shoulder straps there as the eyes, and the one there on the stomach as the... Ah, damn it. Heavily wounded. They killed me. It's not dangerous, but yeah. The only thing that happens is the gold is resetted to 200 and food is resetted to 300 or maybe 200 that too. Boom! We are in Lord British room. Basically he's the ruler of all Britain. He can tell me of my quest and everything, so let's ask him. Ah, at long last, Katarina, thou hast come. We have waited such a long time. Lord British sits and says, a new age is upon the Britannia. The great evil lords are gone. Yeah, you killed the great evil lords in the first, second and third game. But our people lack direction and purpose in their lives. A champion of virtue is called for. Thou must be this champion. Thou may be this champion. But only time shall tell, yeah, because you can really ruin the shit out of it by stealing and killing innocents. That's a good way of not becoming the Avatar, I tell you. You can even attack Lord British here, and that will actually, like, take... If you are the Avatar and attack Lord British, you will lose about 6 of the 8 of virtues right away. Let's see here. Champion of virtue is called for. Thou will be this champion. I will aid you in any way I can. Basically, the best thing to do is ask him for health, and he will ask you if you want to be healed. Oh, he asked me if I am well, and if I say no, he will heal me. And I can ask him a lot of questions, but he says no information that is of any importance to me, right? I would talk to more people, but then the Let's Play would be really, really long. Although I will talk to really a lot of people in other towns and so, the castle does not have that much information. Let's see here. But I will restrict... I thought about this, that my brother is the one that gave me knowledge of where basically most things are in the game. And now I will strive for finding the things by the information the game is providing, instead of trying to rely on my memory. So it's gonna be fun, actually. It's gonna be really fun to see if I can find it like my brother did. First, because then I can say I cleared this game by myself and not by what my brother brought forward to the table. Welcome, Katarina. I am Hawkwind, Seer of Souls. I see that which is within thee and drives thee to deeds of good or evil. Ah, yes, this guy will tell me how far I have progressed in the virtues. And basically just right now he would say I suck at everything except humility, because then if you start as an avatar of a virtue, you will always have a step closer to that. So it says to me, in humility, thou dost seem like a humble soul. Thou art setting strong stones to build thy virtues upon. Yes. So we don't have any of the virtues yet. But before we can take an avatar, be an avatar of one of the virtues, we need to actually find the mantra of that virtue. And then, not just the mantra, we have the mantra, the rune, and the place where you should pray, because there are 8 places. All this game circle around the number 8. Let's see here, we're gonna buy some equipment, and with that equipment we have maxed this character. Let's see here. Oh shit! No, no! God damn it, not a magical wizard. God damn it. Oh, I was really unlucky this time, because the wizard is really, really strong. It's not the character you want to face in the first fucking enemy you strive for. God damn it. But wait, where am I? As I said, it's okay to die in the beginning. It's when you have like 3000 gold and bought food. If you don't have food, all your characters will starve. Yeah, but basically everything is around based around the number 8. We have like 8 virtues, 8 stones for each virtue, 8 runes for each virtue, 8 places to pray on, 8 towns to visit, 8 characters to find, but it's 7 because you are one of them, and so on and so forth. I need 225 gold to... I will miss a turn there. Oh no, he's fleeing, god damn it. When he flees like this, I need to let him go, because that's then I'm showing compassion. Although I will still get a chest. Katarina will open the chest, and it holds 53 gold. Oh yeah, when the thief attacks you, he steals your shit. So I just lost more gold than I found in that goddamn chest. And we'll face this troll. Orc, it's an orc, okay. Lightly wounded. It's fleeing, god damn it. I hate to show him compassion, but as I said, even if I don't get any experience, I will get the gold. As long as thief doesn't take every gold I have. Ah, damn it. Everyone is fleeing. That's not does not happen usual to me. Let's see here. All the other characters can have this super equipment on them, but the shepherd is a shepherd. So the only thing the shepherd can have is a sling for the best. I don't know if it even is the strongest. Until you reach the avatar you get special AQ, but the sling has distance, and distance is good. And leather mail is the strongest mail, and except the avatar mail, basically. So it's very easy to equip this character just because of ready armor Katarina leather, because she doesn't need more than this, or she cannot wear more than this, basically. So yeah, being a shepherd is a little bit special. It's like David and Goliath. Now we have played a bit, and next part I'm going to start to ask all questions I can in this town. And hopefully we will get some information leading us toward our journey. We need to find all the things in compassion. This town is the town of compassion. We will find Iolo here, but I will not take him with me unless until I've gotten enough level to have him with me. Let's see here. Yeah, that's about it. See you in the next part if you like to watch this. If not, I'm just gonna enjoy this by myself.